If your child is dealing with unexplained dizziness, fatigue, rapid heartbeat, frequent fainting, anxiety, this can just be so worrisome for a parent just wanting to know what to do for your child. Every time they stand up, you just get nervous. Are they gonna faint or need to sit back down again? This can be really tough as a parent to watch your child go through this. And oftentimes they're given the diagnosis of POTS and told a lot of times it's genetic. There's nothing that you can do, or here's some medications. It's a really tough thing to navigate as a parent and think, gosh, what can I do for my kiddo so that they can just feel comfortable, that they're not worried every time they stand up, that they're not embarrassed that they're fainting at school, things like this. So a lot of times POTS is triggered by dysfunction and dysregulation in the nervous system. There's a really important nerve in our body that controls blood flow, heart rate, and overall balance in the body. This is the vagus nerve. And if the vagus nerve is not online, doing its job, guess what happens? We have fluctuations in our balance, in our heart rate, in our blood flow, and these things can lead to the symptoms of POTS. So let's talk about this. The nervous system, if it is stressed, it's not going to function 100% the way it's supposed to. We have a ton of stress in our world. We have a ton of toxins, lots of physical, chemical, emotional stress, from stressed out moms when they're pregnant to birth trauma, all the way through a ton of just different stresses that our kids go through. And the more stress that your nervous system is, the more struggle that the child's nervous system is gonna have, because the nervous system is a master controller. It tells everyone what to do. It tells the blood where to go, when to go. It tells the body when to bounce. It tells the heart to go up. It tells it to go down. It tells it to bounce. It's got all of those master controls built in. So when it's stressed and we're working more with the survival system and not with the balance system, we're going to have more imbalance. The vagus nerve is a main function of the balance of the parasympathetic side of our system. The sympathetic side of the nervous system is our stress side. So if we are constantly way over here on stress, we're pulling away from that vagus nerve side, and vagus nerve is not getting the love and attention it needs to function well, and it can't control the body the way it needs to. So what happens? We get overstressed, we get subluxated, we get this system that can't regulate itself. We're more towards the stress side, and like I said, when we're more on the stress side, we're not working with the balance side, we're not working with the vagus nerve. We just get more and more stressed. This subluxates the body and it gets it stuck there. And so it doesn't matter what we do, we'll see like little changes, right? We're not able to get the big changes that we want to see because the body subluxates and it gets stuck in that position, and it's really hard to overwhelm this yourself. This is where we get to come in as pediatric neurological chiropractors. That is what we do, is help rebalance that nervous system, get away from that stress side, activate the vagus nerve so that it can do its job in regulating the system. When vagus nerve is activated and it starts regulating, so many of these symptoms of the fatigue, the fainting, the dizziness, the rapid heart rate start regulating themselves, because the body is able to use those systems that are supposed to regulate to do its job. We are not here to fix any condition. We're here to allow the body to regulate itself. When the body regulates, so many things change, so many things you don't even expect to change. How do we know how to help? How do we know if your child's dysregulated? We run Insight neurological scans. We run nervous system scans to peek inside the body and see, where are we on this continuum? How far are we on the sympathetic side? How well activated is the parasympathetic side? How much stress is built up on the body? How long has it been there? How deep is it? This gives us a perfect idea of what do we need to do to help get this system regulated again and back on track for health. It's opening that door to allow it to regulate itself is going to make a world of difference for these kids. If this is your child and you want to know more, you can comment below or send us a message. We have lots of great information, and we would love to connect in answering your questions and get your child the help and answers that they deserve.